Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is set to visit China this weekend as both countries mark 75 years of ties. The visit comes amid heightened tensions in the Middle East, where both Beijing and Islamabad have called for de-escalation. Shehbaz Sharif's trip follows two high-profile visits this month that reinforces China's role as a global power broker. President Xi Jinping hosted Russia's Vladimir Putin and President Donald Trump back-to-back. Analysts say the Pakistani leader's visit is expected to be a multifaceted engagement with discussions not just limited to bilateral ties. Hira Mustafa files this report for CNA from Islamabad.
When Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif visited China in September last year, the two sides agreed to deepen cooperation across a range of sectors. Now, as Pakistan and China mark 75 years of diplomatic ties, Mr. Sharif is returning to Beijing at a time of growing geopolitical and heightened diplomatic activity. The trip would follow U.S. President Donald Trump's high-profile visit to China earlier this month. Many in Islamabad view the timing as significant.
This is a very important year for Pakistan-China relationship, and then in the context of the mediatory role which Pakistan is playing between the United States and Iran. So we should expect something very important.
In March, Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar traveled to Beijing, where both countries jointly proposed a 5-point initiative aimed at restoring peace and stability in the Gulf and the wider Middle East region. The stakes are also economic. China and Pakistan depend heavily on oil and gas passing through the Strait of Hormuz, where the Iran conflict has disrupted fuel supplies. The China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CPEC, is also expected to feature prominently in the talks. The multi-billion-dollar initiative links China's northwestern Xinjiang region to Pakistan's strategic Gwadar port on the Arabian Sea through a network of roads, railways, and energy projects. Analysts expect both sides to talk about progress in those projects.
Pakistan and China have been working together, and China has always been very supportive of Pakistan. And at this moment, I think we have to review our own implementation of those agreements and how we can make it better.
Many observers say China's economic support has been important for Pakistan, as the country continues to rely on an International Monetary Fund bailout program aimed at stabilizing its economy. Against that backdrop, analysts say Pakistan is carefully balancing ties with key global and regional powers, including China, Iran, and the US, while trying to safeguard its own economic and strategic interests. They say Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's visit reflects Islamabad's broader foreign policy to strengthen relations with Beijing, while also raising Pakistan's diplomatic profile on the global stage. For CNA, I'm Hira Mustafa in Islamabad.